In the following video clip, Pastor Kelly Richardson draws attention to the significance of bringing scholars' 84% sub-Saharan African ancestry results, only to upstage Brian Scholar a moment later by announcing that his 23andMe results were 94.1% sub-Saharan African, and simply a miracle. This would indicate that at the very most, Pastor Kelly Richardson would only have 5.9% European ancestry. Remember this for later. Also, after praising Brian's autosomal DNA results, he makes a connection with a prophecy in Joel chapter 3 verse 21 by saying the following. This validates the prophecy of Joel in chapter 3 that the Most High said he would cleanse the blood of his people just to make sure that there would always be a remnant. The problem is that it doesn't actually say this in the verse, which he is taking out of context. In some versions of the scriptures, such as the King James Version, the Hebrew word will be translated as cleanse and will read like this. Verse 21, "For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion." But in other versions, such as the Scriptures version, the Hebrew word is translated as avenge and will read like this. Verse 21, "And I shall avenge their blood which I have not avenged, and Yahuwah shall be dwelling in Zion." If you just read verse 21, you may still be confused on which translation is correct. However, if you read the passage in its full context, starting with verse 19, it becomes clear that the correct translation is avenge, not cleanse. Verse 19 to 21. "Mitzrayim shall be a ruin, and Edom a ruin, a wilderness, because of the violence done to the people of Yehudah, whose innocent blood they shed in their land. But Yehudah shall dwell forever, and Yerushalayim to all generations. And I shall avenge their blood which I have not avenged, and Yahuwah shall be dwelling in Zion."
23andMe. This is what I found in my 23andMe. And those of you who want to go, you can go to 23andme.com. I had 84% sub-Saharan African, 67% West African. And it breaks down the little areas in there, West Africa, that my DNA match.
And just for those that are watching this is so significant, right? They say on the average, Negroes in the United States, on the average, when it says far as Africa, far as the percentage there, on the average, they said is 70 to 72%. And yours read 84, pretty much 85% family. That is nothing but the Most High. This also validates the prophecy of Joel in chapter 3, that the Most High said he would cleanse the blood of his people just to make sure that there will always be a remnant. So again, to have 85%, that is significant, right? Now mine was 94.1, right? Now mine was 94.1.
Wow.
And here it is. I'm born and raised in the United States. That in itself is a miracle.
Obi-Wan?
Yes, Master.
I need an analysis of this blood sample I'm sending you.
Wait a minute.
I need a MIDI-CHLORIAN count.
The reading is off the chart. Over 20,000. Even Master Yoda doesn't have a MIDI-CHLORIAN count that high.
No Jedi has.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
It is thoroughly documented throughout the Torah that a person's national, tribal, clan, or family lineage and membership is traced solely through the paternal line. Likewise, Yasharite identity is only traced through the paternal line. So if it is possible to identify and track Yasharite identity through DNA, it would be done using the male Y DNA sex chromosome, not your mitochondrial DNA through your mother's line or your autosomal DNA that you inherit from all of your ancestors. Therefore, because it is only traced through one line, you are either 100% Yasharal or not. There is no in between. You either descend from the paternal line of Yaakov or you do not. While about 65% of us belong to Y-DNA haplogroup E-M2, that is E1B1A, many of us will have relatives that are not connected to that paternal lineage. This is not an issue of salvation, only one of lineage. So, let's not fight ignorance with ignorance, which inevitably ends in a zero-sum game. We do not need to manufacture blood-cleansing doctrines by taking scripture out of context, in the same spirit of the white supremacist American eugenicists that influenced the Nazis and their racial blood purity laws. Cleanse your spirit and renew your mind in Yahusha. We fight all forms of evil by walking in the truth. Yirmiyahu, Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 14. Then Yahuwah said to me, the prophets prophesy falsehood in my name. I have not sent them, nor commanded them, nor spoken to them. They are prophesying to you a false vision, worthless divination, and the deceit of their own heart.